every song I'm playing today is what I've composed or made up, as some people say. The first song I'm going to do is, the story is, it's called Marianne, but when I was a child, I was watching the Val Doonican show. Do you remember that, anybody? Let's go back. Mid-60s, I think it was, and I was about 7 or 8 or something. Talking about Val Doonican, with Christmas and his jumpers and all that. But on that show was a girl at the time. Like I said, I was only very young, and it was Marianne Faithfull, and I was kind of awestruck about this. This was amazing. I think she was wearing like one of these, the tassel jackets. I don't know if you remember that. Anyway, talking about Val Doonican, when I was young, I had to play in. I was made to play in Eisteddfods or sing in Eisteddfods, and one of the songs I had to learn was "Walk Tall." Do you remember that? Look the world right in the eye, and that's what was stuck with me. But I'm not going to sing that today, obviously. Anyway, talking about Marianne Faithfull, I was awestruck. So later on in life, I bought Marianne Faithfull's autobiography, and I read that book, and it was very, very sad, and it was kind of, it had an emotional effect. And the thing about songwriting is when you get this emotional sort of feeling, something can come out, and this is what came out from reading that book. This is called Marianne. Marianne, I read your story, a sad, sad tale of love that failed. Marianne, where are your dreams now? As tears go by, that made you cry, and I could feel the sadness that you had. Marianne, the tears of the sun, a shining star, the love of Eva. Marianne, the cold and the faithless, lives passed you by, I'm bled you dry. Marianne, blessed with such beauty, those broken songs that kept you strong, and I could feel the sadness that you had. Marianne, the tears of the sun, a shining star, the love of Eva. Marianne, dreaming your dreams, dreaming your dreams, and I could feel the sadness that you had. Marianne, the tears of the sun, a shining star, the love of Eva. Marianne, Marianne, Marianne. Thank you. Yeah, the love of Eva. Eva was Marianne Faithfull's mum, and they had a very, 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 very close relationship, and she helped her get through so many difficult times. So, yeah, that was good. Marianne. I've told this story in the Folk Club many times. And I'd like to thank Kington Folk Club for putting me in this vulnerable position today. So thank you for that. Yeah, this is. I was telling someone outside actually earlier. When I was 14, I had two older friends, sort of 18, 19, and they were going to go on a trip to France. So I managed to, at 14 years of age, latch on to that, and so off we go. We head down to the south. Was it Calais? Not Calais. What's the Dover, isn't it? Yeah, Dover. But before we got there, we kind of stopped and went into this bar, and there was this massive guy in there, huge. His name was Jack, and everybody. He had this really deep voice, and I think he was like Ukrainian or something, Jack Struski or something. But you know, he was kind of came across really aggressive, and everybody sort of weary of him, and the locals were, and what have you. But being a stupid 14-year-old, I managed to get chatting to him, and he had such a tragic story, and I called this song about this tragic story, and it's this guy I called it Jack Cracker for some reason. I don't know why, but just did. And this is how it goes. This is a little story about Jack Cracker, or Jack, whatever his name was. Jack Cracker, the local crackpot. That's what all the people said, with his long tangled beard full of yesterday's breakfast. And the day before his lunch, he had a long black coat where the hem dragged the ground, a chipped feather in his hat. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. Here we go. He drove a 1960s Aussie green, dirty cream Jeep. The canvas covering on the rear was ripped and torn from the troubled years. He lived his life from his house to the Crown, a marine public house situated downtown, full of retired sailors and men from the practical world, like brickies and navvies, and their minds are full of dreams and full of stories they never had, yeah. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. It's a tragedy. Well, he snuggled up to the bar and took a sip of his whiskey and water. And he thought of his daughter, who had died a few years back in that horrific car crash. Well, he coughed and he choked on his cigarette smoke, then took another sip of his whiskey and water, while he thought of his daughter. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. Jack Cracker was a solitary man, yeah. Jack Cracker, the local crackpot. that's what all the people said. Well, that's what all the people said. Well, that's what all the people said. Oh, that's what all the people said. And he said, hey barman, another whiskey and water, while I think of my daughter. Yeah. Thank you. Well, Jack Cracker. Actually, I didn't speak to him long enough to know all that about him, but staying in tune, that's amazing. This is a song called Ben. Now, I have two Bens been in my life. One is a old friend of mine who's now, we lost him last November, Ben Jones. And he was a slate sculptor, lived in Abergavenny. But how we met Ben Jones was, I was in London, very poor, and a guitar sat on my back, and back in the about 1981, I think. And I was, to get home, I had no money, so I was hitchhiking on Hammersmith Roundabout. This is fate, I'll tell you. And this car pulls up, and he says, where you go? He says, where you going? I said, I'm going to Mid Wales. And he said, where in Mid Wales are you going? And at the time, my mum had a guest house in Llanotted Wells. And he said, I said, Llanotted Wells. And he said, oh, wow, so am I, he said. That's unbelievable, you know. And so he just brought the old house around the corner from where my mum lived, and it was the old police house. So I had a lift all the way from Hammersmith Roundabout right to my doorstep, and that's amazing hitchhiking, isn't it? Unbelievable. So yeah, we were great friends all our lives, and like I said, unfortunately, he passed away last November of lung cancer. And the other Ben in my life, believe it or not, is a horse. And I met Ben the horse about 5 years ago. He had nowhere to go, and I sort of took him on a bit and became a great friend of his. So this song is called Ben. It's for Ben the horse and my old friend Ben Jones. Faithful friend, with your eyes so deep, you see me. Ben, until the end, our souls entwine. Your heart is mine. Don't cry when it's time to say goodbye. Our life has been full. Our dreams, memories, oh Ben, oh Ben. It's been sometimes cold, sometimes warm, sometimes torn. Sometimes we had it all, sometimes we took a fall. Felt so wonderful, felt so beautiful, oh Ben. Oh Ben. Sometimes we had it all, sometimes we took a fall. Felt so wonderful, felt so beautiful in our dreams. Our memories will last forever. my faithful friend, with your eyes so deep, you see in me. Thank you. It's Ben. In the recording studio I use down by Berry Hill in Gloucestershire, there's a reverb unit in there called the Joe Meek reverb unit, and I don't know if you guys know much about reverb units, but Joe Meek was a producer in the 60s, and he was known for his big reverb thing. But I wrote a song, and I didn't know what to call it, but I was in the studio, and I looked at this reverb, and so I'm going to call it Joe Meek. So it goes like this. Remember old Joe Meek, he killed himself. You can't keep a good man down, that's what he used to say. He never loved money or gold, he didn't mind getting old. What the hell, he died young anyway. He died young anyway. He died young. Did Joe Meek completely free? He went crazy, crazy. Yeah, he did now. He liked a whiskey on the rocks with a Marlboro light. He had no job and no money and a broken wife. He had the devil in his soul and his fingers are bleeding from the blues. What the hell? He died young anyway. He died young anyway. He died young. Did Joe Meek completely freaked? He went crazy, crazy. Yeah, he did now. Well, he was frightened of the day. He was scared of the night, and he couldn't turn left, and he couldn't turn right. He left his blood on the pavement, and his memories in stone. What the hell? He died young anyway. He died young anyway. He died young. He told me completely freaked. He went crazy, crazy. Yeah, he did that. Crazy. Thank you. Here.
Thanks very much.
Okay, no worries. Is that okay, guys? Or?
It's sounds great outside.
Okay. This is a song called South Side of the Road. I've been waiting here since midnight shaking from the cold. But I'm standing by the streetlight on the south side of the road. And I know that you still love me. The moon is high and the wind blows, but I keep standing by the streetlight on the south side of the road. But I'm not sure if you're still coming. You've let me down so many times before, and I keep standing by the streetlight on the south side of the road. Now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The night is black and the lantern glows, and I'm still standing by the streetlight on the south side of the road. On the south side of the road. On the south side of the road. Thank you. South side of the road. Nice one, guys. Next I'm going to do, I wrote this, I don't know if you know Cardiff very well. There's a street in Cardiff called St Mary's Street. So it's just observations on St Mary's Street. So I came up with this. I was down there, my daughter was working down there for a long time, and I just sat there one evening and looking around, looking at the names of the bars and what have you, and came up with this tune. Rambling like a dreamer where the naked justice weeps. Purple shadows keep on rolling and this freedom ain't so cheap. There's electric ballads playing in Missouri's and on meals tonight. It's all going down all around this town. People falling down on St. Mary's Street. On St. Mary's Street. St. Mary's Street. This freedom road's got barriers. It's chow down in cafe jazz. The big guns swigging whiskey 'cause he's an excellent man. And Jack the biscuit sings and swings the blues in Old Mill Lane tonight, 'cause it's all going down all around this town. People falling down on St. Mary Street, on St. Mary Street, on St. Mary Street. And Charlie Brown is shooting out some vibes, whilst the desolation tribes, they line the streets with all their lies. 'Cause this hip and crazy lager lounge is kicking hard and loose. The bunk-ass babe's gone crazy, she's applying drug abuse. Let's catch some beams under the moon in the cafe quarter scene tonight, 'cause it's all going down all around this town. People falling down on St. Mary Street, yeah. On St. Mary Street, on St. Mary Street, yeah. All right. Thank you. Here's a sad song for you. This is called Born Without You, and this is having a lot of we all have, don't we? We all have parts of our lives which are quite traumatic. We lose a lot of people. Don't want to bring a downer on it. But sometimes, you know, hold on, bringing a downer on this tune. And this song I wrote many years ago, and it's called, like I said, Born Without You. So it goes something like this. I'm not very good at improvising, multitasking here, talking, strumming the guitar, and tuning. So it goes like this. I was born without you, and I'll die without you. But I spent all my life loving you. When my heart fills with sorrow, 'cause there's no tomorrow. You know I've spent all my life loving you. My soul will be with you. Yes, my soul will be with you. Yes, my soul will be with you. face floods with tears, washing away all my fears. You know I've spent all my life loving you. And my soul will be with you. Yes, my soul will be with you. Yes, my soul will be with you every day. Every day. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and slip away. And slip away. Thank you. This is a song called Freddie Tupelo. It's a story about a guy who was after somebody else who was going to shoot him, believe it or not. So quite agree. This goes something like this. I'll have an Italian coffee and a little bit of conversation. How you doing? It's nice weather today. It looks like there's gonna be plenty of sun. They say Freddie Tupelo is coming home and he's searching for me with a gun. Well, have a cigarette with me, baby. Whiskey and nicotine's what I become. Yeah, it has. Well, remember that time over at Jazzy's when we finished that bottle of rum? We were falling about the place laughing, man, those days, they were so much fun. Well, I remember the first night that I met you. You were the coolest girl in the town. While the marijuana was smoking, I was choking over you. 'Cause they say Freddie Tupelo is coming home and he's searching for me with a gun. Well, have a cigarette with me, baby. Whiskey and nicotine's what I become, yeah. Put another song on the jukebox. Tom Waits, if you don't mind. Well, take me home, you silly girl, and put your hands in mine. Well, hey there, Sleepy Joe, have a whiskey on me, and all the best to you and your family. A soft kiss, a soft touch, thanks for that one for the road. 'Cause they say Freddie Tupelo is coming home and he's searching for me with a gun. Well, hey, have a cigarette with me, baby. Whiskey and nicotine's what I become. Hey Freddie Tupelo, how you doing? I hear you're going to shoot me down. And I said it's goodbye to you, it's goodbye to him, and it's goodbye to this old town. Well, have a cigarette with me, baby. Whiskey and nicotine is what I become. I said, get it over with, Freddie Tupelo. And then my lights went out. This is a ballad called Song for Bass. Your face is like a dream. Your eyes are full of truth. When the wild wind blows, it does it all for you. Your soul is from the earth. Your spirit's from the sky. Your beauty's from the mountains and all the flowers in July. 'Cause Bess, you're the best. My life is so blessed. You let me into your space, such a beautiful place. You're a beacon of light in the darkness of life. You'll be in this song even when you have gone. Oh, Bess, you're the moon and the stars. Oh, Bess, you have traveled so far. Oh, Bess, you're the spirit in my heart. Sometimes I worry so much. Every night I pray that your gentle heart will be with me next day. And I know you're getting old, and I feel so mortified. 'Cause sometimes I can see you've got tears in your eyes. 'Cause Bess, you're the best. My life is so blessed. You let me into your space, such a beautiful place. You're a beacon of light in the darkness of life. You'll be in this song even when you have gone. Oh, Bess, you're the moon and the stars. Oh, Bess, you have traveled so far. Oh, Bess, you're the spirit in my heart. You ran free and wild with me. We ran through the meadows and the valleys. Now run with me into the heavens eternally. 'Cause Bess, you're the best. My life is so blessed. You let me into your space, such a beautiful place. You're a beacon of light in the darkness of life. You'll be in this song even when you have gone. Oh, Bess, you're the moon and the stars. Oh, Bess, you have traveled so far. Oh, Bess, You're the spirit in my heart. There you go. Nice little ditty for you. Yeah, back in the early 80s, I was living in this, staying in this flat in London on the top, Frinstead House is right at the top there. And there was a guy in there called Tom Ellis, who was like a session guitar player. And we used to sit up to the early hours of the morning. We were always listening to like Tom Waits' Closing Time and Heart of Saturday Night. So it had this sort of bluesy, jazzy feel about it. And Tom was a really good guitarist. Anyway, to cut a long story short, it was right up the top of this building. And this one night, early hours, I walked out onto the balcony and I could see this cat sort of walking around below and hovering. So came back in and this is the song that came out of it, and it's called Tomcat Blues. It goes like this. Midnight, moon shining bright, lazy tomcat out looking for a fight, and he's prowling around my backyard. Clouds making shadows, winds whistling down, music from a tavern in this dirty old town, and lazy tomcat he's prowling around. Gone when me and Tom used to sit up drinking bourbon till the sun did come. Life can be sad and blue, especially in the night time when I'm thinking of you. Oh, tomcat living life real slow. I sometimes wish that I was just like you. The tomcat, tomcat, tomcat blues. Gone when me and Tom used to sit up drinking bourbon till the sun did come. Life can be sad and blue, especially in the night time when I'm thinking of you. Oh, tomcat living life real slow. I sometimes wish that I was just like you. Oh, tomcat, tomcat, tomcat blues. Tomcat, a tomcat, tomcat. Oh, I've got the tomcat blues. Yeah! Thank you. Right, I'm just going to do one more and then... This is my... I wrote this a few weeks ago, and it's with all the... everything that's going on in the world. This is called Saddened Skies. So thank you for listening. And good to see you all. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the food. Let's go to something like this. under satin skies where no angels dwell. A tortured people living in hell. A lifeless child lies in a street on the blood-stained ground. His mother weeps. What kind of God lets a baby die? What kind of people take a baby's life? What kind of world turns a blind eye? And the tanks keep rolling, and the bombs still fall. The politicians, they create new wars. A lifeless child still lies in the street, whilst his father cries and his mother weeps. What kind of God lets a baby die? What kind of people take a baby's life? What kind of world turns a blind eye? Under satin skies, 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 another baby dies. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. It's called Bourbon Street Blues. In the bar, the jazz band is playing. The beatnik glory still survives. The rubber bass snaps like a real cool cat, tie-dye, bright and alive. Well, this boy, he can sing and dance, but his rhythm is out of time. 'Cause he's a balladeer, a poet and a cheat, singing blues on Bourbon Street. This is sunset sounds for the evenings. No sloppy joes, boots are all shoes. It's the hip bass drop where they come to ball, and the swingers refuse to lose. Well, this boy, he can sing and dance, but his rhythm is out of time. 'Cause he's a balladeer, a poet and a cheat, singing blues on Bourbon Street. This is where the sax usually comes. time, 'cause he's a balladeer, a poet and a cheat singing blues on bourbon blues, on bourbon blues, on Bourbon Street. Thank you. I was in, before I was staying in this flat many years ago in London, and there was a girl who was there also, and she was a real sort of party animal, unbelievable. You would, I don't know. Anyway, I used to say to her every time, her name was Mandy, by the way, and I used to say to her, "Come on, man, you're playing a dying game here." And sorry about this. Yeah, you're playing a dying game, and you've got to slow down. So eventually, she didn't. I don't know where she is now. I have no idea. But I wrote this song called "Dying Game." It's a ballady thing again, so it goes a bit like this. You live your life so fast you think that you could beat it. I'll tell you, girl, I know that you will be defeated. You better slow down or you're going to end up dead. Those margaritas and the big rush candy cola, they'll burn your body, you'll be young but look much older. Never listen to a word I said. Why can't you see? You've got to break those chains. Set yourself free before you go insane. Girl, you better slow down. It's a dying game. I'll tell you, girl, I'm going to get to you tomorrow. Empty out those bottles, melt away the bass of snow. Get you off that platform on the base rail line. You know your mama, she thinks that you're a good girl, living life so well, succeeding in a real world. When she sees your face, you're gonna make her cry. Why can't you see? You gotta break those chains. Set yourself free before you go insane. Girl, you better slow down. It's a dying game. Every night to you is party time. They hear you laughing, but inside you're crying. You better calm down, 'cause you're far too high. Why can't you see? You gotta break those chains. Set yourself free before you go insane. Girl, you better slow down. It's a dying game. Girl, you better slow down. It's a dying game. Girl, you better slow down. It's a dying game. Thank you. Play Beethoven. When I drove all night, I drove all night. There was a darkness in my soul. When I drove all night, I drove all night. Those damn headlights blinded my path. When I drove all night, I drove all night. You cut the edges from my heart. When I drove all night, I drove all night. And if I ever see your face, my friend, it would be so cool, 'cause I drove all night, I drove all night. I had no destination. I drove all night, I drove all night. It was a complicated situation. I drove all night, I drove all night. The sunrise was a million miles away. I drove all night, I drove all night on this long and lonely lost highway. I said, I drove all night, I drove all night. And if I ever see your face, my friend, it would be so cool, 'cause I drove all night, I drove all night. Für Elise in A minor, I drove all night, I drove all night. It always made that moon seem so much brighter. I drove all night, I drove all night. This was my final night of crime. I drove all night, I drove all night, and my cigarettes had burnt out. I drove all night, I drove all night. And if I ever see your face, my friend, it will be so cool, 'cause I drove all night, I drove all night. Drove all night, baby, yeah. Drove all night. I drove all night. Thank you. This has been recorded as a rock song, but 77, 78. I was in a bar called the Golden Lion. It was in Fulham, and there was a band playing there called the Jags, and they were kind of very wordy. They were, all the songs they were doing really wordy, and I went away thinking I want to write songs with quite lots of words in them. So I don't know whether to do it up tempo or as a ballad. Let's do it up tempo, I think. Why not? I'm sitting in the sun, my head is nowhere. I feel like I should be out there somewhere, searching on the lands of their lost emotions, hiding in the lands on the great wide oceans. Maybe you'll return with your arms wide open. Maybe it's the day I keep on hoping. Every single day my mind gets stronger. Maybe it's the day and it won't be longer, 'cause I'm hanging on to you and I can't stop screaming. Everywhere I look my world keeps reeling. All I need is you to start my healing. Don't you know it's the tragedy of life? The tragedy of life. Tragedy. I'm sitting in a cafe in the harbour nightlife. Being on my own just doesn't feel right. Missing you and our conversations, staring at the stars and their constellations. Are these memories real or do they fool me? Or are they just lies being cruel to me? I wake up in the morning in total confusion, not sure if this is another illusion. I'm hanging on to you and I can't stop screaming. Everywhere I look my world keeps reeling. All I need is you to start my healing. Don't you know it's the tragedy of life? The tragedy of life. Tragedy. Breaking down is not my style. All I need is you. Around, 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 around. I'm sitting in my room, it's way past midnight. Hope to see you soon through the window's moonlight. Nights are far too long, space surrounds me, smothering my mouth, I feel I can't breathe. The telephone rings, my heart stops beating. I can hear your voice and you're softly weeping. You say, I'm so sorry babe, I'm not returning. You would not believe how much that hurt me, 'cause I'm hanging on to you and I can't stop screaming. Everywhere I look my world keeps reeling. All I need is you to start my healing. Don't you know it's the tragedy of life? The tragedy of life. Tragedy. Tragedy. Tragedy of life. That's the rock version. There you go. How's that? I'm trying to think what I can play next, actually. Broken down on this lonely highway, nothing here except me and the rain. A broken heart full of bad memories, these were the scars you gave to me. Flashing lights, they're speeding past me, and I feel so alone inside. 'Cause this is the road to my freedom, this is the road to the rest of my life. I left you once, left you twice, and I won't have to leave you again. 'Cause this is the road to a better place, babe. It's down the same damn road that I came. cigarette and I wonder, will I ever find the girl of my dreams? Shall I head on up to Chicago or take a trip down to New Orleans? What the hell does it matter? I follow my heart into the night. 'Cause this is the road to my freedom, babe. This is the road to the rest of my life. I left you once, I've left you twice, and I won't have to leave you again. 'Cause this is the road to a better place, babe. It's down the same damn road that I came. I start my car and get moving into the cold, dark night. These wheels of life start turning into the rain-driven lights. Oh, there's a shadow of you in a mirror, a silhouette from the moon. If I lose control of this Mustang, babe, it's like I lost control of you. 'Cause I left you once, I left you twice, and I won't have to leave you again. 'Cause this is the road to a better place, babe. It's down the same damn road that I came. I've left you twice, and I won't have to leave you again. 'Cause this is the road to a better place, babe. It's down the same damn road that I came. Thank you. It's a ballad. What's that? Yes, there's life, and there's love, and all the other things we do. There's the angels in the universe guided me to you. Watch the seas keep on rising, and that old sun keeps beating down. It was hardly surprising you stayed here in this town. Yes, there's life and there's love, and all the other things we do. There's the angels in the universe guided me to you. When I wake up every morning and you're still here by my side, it still seems so amazing, babe. I'm so glad we're still alive. Yes, there's life and there's love, and all the other things we do. There's the angels in the universe guided me to you. whilst the seas keep on rising and that old sun keeps beating down. It still seems so amazing, babe. I'm so glad you're still around. Yes, there's life and there's love and all the other things we do. There's the angels in the universe, the angels in the universe, the angels in the universe that guided me, that guided me to you. Thank you. I'm going to do one more. I might do a cover, actually. I've done a cover for years. I think I'll do a rock song called Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. Have you ever heard of that? This is the acoustic version. I can't always remember the lyrics, but let's go for it, shall we? Why not? Thank you very much for listening, and great. It's been great, thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Barry. Thanks. So, Won't Get Fooled Again. Here we go. Children at our feet, the morals that we worship will be gone. The man who spurred us on said in judgment of all wrong, they decide the shotgun plays the song. I tip my hat to the new constitution, take a bow to the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around. I'll pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. I get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. There's nothing in the street that's any different to me. They just fly the flags in the next war. The man who spurred us on said in judgment of all wrong, well, they decide the shotgun plays the tune. I tip my hat to the new constitution, take a bow to the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around. I'll pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. I get on my knees and pray. We won't get fooled again. I move myself and my family aside. Hey Lord, if we're left half alive, they're hypnotized, they never lie. They're gonna reach the sky. Well, there's nothing in the street Tip my hat to the new constitution. Take a bow to the new revolution. Smile and grin at the change all around. I pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. I get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. We'll meet the new boss, the same as the old boss. There we go. Thank you.